To generate electricity, you need three things: a magnet, a coil of wire, and movement. Turn the magnet, and the needle rises, and you're producing electricity.
The movement of a magnet near a coil of wire generates an electric current. This simple action is all you need. Keep the magnet moving and you'll have a constant supply of electricity.
Here at Drax Power Station, they generate a huge amount of electricity. They use big coils of wire and massive magnets.
This is a generator. Inside is a magnet which is as long as a bus, and it's spinning 3,000 times every minute.
And surrounding the magnet are hundreds of coils of wire. To move the magnets, power stations like this start by burning a fuel to heat up water. It's heated inside metal boilers and pipes, so you can't see it. But as the water gets hot, it turns into steam, just like the steam from a kettle. When it pushes against the blades of a turbine, the turbine spins. The same sort of thing is happening inside the generator. As the turbine spins, the magnet spins inside a coil of wire, generating electricity. At Drax, they heat up thousands of litres of water every day, which means they need plenty of fuel.
They burn coal to heat the water. In fact, it's the biggest coal-fired power station in Western Europe.
The coal is brought by train from a nearby pit. By burning about 40 train loads a day, they produce enough electricity to meet the daily needs of around 4 million people. Drax is one of many power stations in the UK, and most burn fossil fuels. About 32% of our electricity comes from burning coal. Another 32% from burning gas. And just 2% from oil. That's 2/3 of our electricity generated from fossil fuels. The problem is that even though there's enough of these fuels to last for the next 100 years or so, they're damaging to the environment. Burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide gas into the atmosphere. This adds to the greenhouse effect and is thought to be changing our climate. Burning coal also releases sulfur and nitrogen into the atmosphere, causing acid rain. So, can power stations do anything to stop these harmful gases getting into the air?
At Drax, the clouds leaving the cooling towers may look like smoke, but in fact it's harmless water vapour. That chimney up there is where the exhaust gases leave. But first, any ash or oxides of sulphur are removed. This power station spends a lot of money cleaning up the gases that they release into the atmosphere. In this part of the plant behind me, they remove the sulphur. And to give you an idea of the size of the operation, those pipes are wider than the Channel Tunnel.
But even if they clean up their exhaust gases, there's no getting away from the fact that all fossil fuel power stations still release carbon dioxide. One alternative is to use nuclear fuel like uranium. It already provides us with 30% of our electricity. Nuclear power stations produce hardly any acidic gases and emit virtually no carbon dioxide. But they still pose problems for the environment. The fuel is radioactive, and there are real worries about how to dispose of the dangerous waste that's produced.
Another problem with coal, oil, gas and nuclear fuels is that we've only got a limited resource. So eventually, we're going to run out.
We need to look for alternatives. At the moment, the remaining slice of electricity, just 4% of the total, is generated by using less harmful energy sources.